As you always hear me say, hello and welcome. My name is John Lonon, and I am here again with technology tool info that can help grow your business by making you more productive, visible, and profitable. I also usually add, although the tools I highlight are useful to anyone, as my quote-unquote network marketing technology blog title suggests, I have a favoritism toward helping my fellow network marketers thrive. Now that the introduction is done, I want to tell you about a tech tool that just might change the landscape of your network marketing business, literally. This was me posing with my millionaire mentor, Ron Williams, after I had crossed the stage as a newly promoted executive director in my primary network marketing company in 2011. That was in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, in front of thousands of other business partners in the company. Needless to say, I was very excited. But a prouder moment was on the way. The moment I realized the promotion of one of my team members to a higher position than I held. This truly meant that I knew this was not about me, but helping as many others as possible win, so I could win by default. That was a few months later in 2012 in Las Vegas, Nevada, again in front of other fired up business partners in the company. My business was blazing a trail that had me and my team building momentum. But, yes, there is a but. There was a problem looming that needed a solution. Correction, there was already a solution, but my team needed hands-on access to that solution. Your first question is probably, John, what was the problem? Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, Alabama, Illinois, and on were the locations where my team was growing. Your second question is probably, John, what was the problem? Okay, in a nutshell, the multiple locations of my team made it very difficult to manage success with one of the most critical components of any network marketing venture: events. Events happened to be the solution to the problem. Events in their local regions. Events were happening there, or reasonably close by in most cases, as company leaders rightfully encouraged that I plug them in. But details were still harder to come by than some thought. So listen, if you expect to maintain a bulldozer momentum in your network marketing business, you and your team must successfully promote events that expose potential business partners and customers to what you have to offer. Period. I will move along to the point. Don't get me wrong, I was getting great advice from the company leadership and still do, but the passed along advice to invite more people to business meetings without a common, simple method of sharing with existing or potential team members did not resonate with newer business partners of this 21st century who were raised on easy. Another challenge was getting team members to write down the location, time, and details about the next upcoming event, which may not even be in their region, and send invitations in the ratios that would ensure expected turnouts and sign-ups. But that wasn't even the primary challenge I was hearing about across the country. Writing or scribbling the address, phone number, date, time, and expectations of the representatives for the next event as announced on a conference call, and your job is to have written it down correctly regardless of the clarity of the speaker announcing the information or the clarity of the phone line. Or imagine wasting valuable business building or team building time calling or trying to reach the event organizer to ask again for the event information or accurate website location. Oh, and don't let an event detail change hours before the actual event, even if the change is legitimate. More time wasted trying to get that update to teams and to invited prospects. Even with good leaders who might disseminate the new details downline, it still wasted their time and could introduce unintentional detail update errors. I don't know if this is resonating with you, but it was impacting my business and the morale of new representatives who did not yet have the business experience or the mindset to overcome basic obstacles like this. As if not enough, an even bigger challenge was that most people did not know where company-related events were available in their own vicinity. Yes, there was a company-based tool for event entries and searches. It was appreciated. We'll leave it at that. And yes, some field leaders made the effort to utilize Google-based calendars and Facebook groups as a means of sharing event information across the nation. But these solutions were confined to the format and style of their container applications and did not provide some things I knew I needed to revitalize my team with regard to event invitation and attendance success. After my struggle with negative event experiences, I thought long and hard about a simple approach to the solution. Here is what I wanted. Scratch that. Here is what I needed. A simple yet productive solution. A portable tool, very easy to use. Event entry, edit, and delete capability. A way to attach flyers, pictures, or video to the event detail summary. Selective company, city, or person event tracking, versus seeing all events available in the system. Immediate, automated, real-time event notification as selected event criteria was added or modified. Ability to quickly share events with prospects or team members using familiar social media. Quick customized reports showing expected and actual attendance to improve batting averages. Individual or group access management for security and shared edit or delete control. Integration with existing popular event registration and information portals. That's when I laid down the gauntlet. I knew that my 25 plus years of software development could be good for something. So I got busy with design, strategy, and prototyping. Now it wasn't easy. But I believe the result and the future releases, some already planned, will help others avoid slowdowns in team building momentum with respect to the power of events. Here's a peek at early prototype screenshots. Now, the first thing to note is that the released versions are not guaranteed to look exactly the same. But you can already see that there's some things that make this very, very simple. On the left, you have a menu that slides out that shows the events. The new events can be added. You can find events that are in the system. And you can also take a look at just the events that you've added to the system. And then you can see also that you can be very selective so that only the events that you want to be notified about will appear on your smart device. So you can select cities and states. You can also select companies that you want to watch. And here's an example of selecting a company so that you can see all events related to that company, whether those events are company-based events or events of independent marketers within that company who would also use the same company title to show their events and add their events to the system. Another interesting note here I'll make is that it doesn't have to just be for businesses. For example, there's a church listed here. There's also a hospital health fair listed as well as an example of how this application can help many types of individuals and businesses share events that they might have. In fact, as I was just saying, another great thing about this mobile app is it is designed to be useful to any person or business hosting an event, not only network marketers or direct salespersons. So, want to stay in the loop for beta and or future releases of Share That Event? That's easy too. Simply click on the Share That Event with Me button you see below. And if you happen to be watching this on YouTube or other social media, you may not see that button, but you can still get to the place to be added so that you can be updated. You can go to http://John Lonon, that's JONLONON.com/share that event to sign up. It's absolutely free, and I would love to have your input and comments with regard to the prototype and future releases of Share That Event. In fact, I was so serious about making events successful for you and your team, I wrote an ebook while at an event to prove the power of events. And you can see there, title of the book, and you can see it's basically, whoa, what just happened? A unique peek at how events can grow your business. And I even have a bonus chapter in the ebook with regard to this new mobile app, Share That Event. And it gives just a little bit of information about the upcoming event, and also gives you details on how to be notified of the releases around the mobile app. Whoa, what just happened? Okay, is available free when you decide to stay in the loop for my mobile app releases and updates. So I want to thank you for letting me share in your success. Simply click on the Share That Event with Me button that you see below. And again, if you're watching this on YouTube or other social media, it may be that you don't see that button. If that's the case, you can go to http://JohnLonon.com/share that event to sign up.